and welcome back, my little goblins, or welcome if you're new. Today, we are going to be playing level 4 of Lil Guardsman. I'm super excited to be able to go ahead and jump in and do so. So let's just get straight to it. Dokie, so we have hit level
For
4.
all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gabbin' 'Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts Rhonda and Peg.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game, the Brawlers and the Lightning?
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
But I do.
First, the big news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Oh, really?
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the exciting Coliseum for Sports.
I like it.
I hate it.
We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement. It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city.
So that was enough of that. Our cute little room that we're not really going to worry about going through right now because it is time.
Whoa, someone's in a rush. Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad? What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I mean, does he? Or doesn't he usually have almost every day off anyways because you usually do his work for him? That's besides the point.
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
Oh,
Then what are you doing here?
I missed you. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
aw. You're so sweet, Dad.
Don't worry, nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
We're not gonna worry, Dad, and we're just gonna say I'm fine.
Really? Are you sure? Because I could...
No, that's okay. I think I got it.
Even the times when you...
Yeah, those parts too.
Oh, okay.
You're just saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that makes me a little bit sad to see. I mean, just the sheer fact of, like... Yeah, it's the hate towards the goblins and really anything non-human. It's just unfortunate, but...
We are so alike in so many ways.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
See ya, Dad.
Have fun, Dad. Oh, so sweet. Riker.
Attention!
Hello?
Oh God, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Oh, no, I don't think we did anything bad, did we, guys? I don't remember, like, scoring really bad on anything. Was pretty sure we'd been doing pretty good.
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
Oof. At least we didn't pull a Randy.
Thank God.
Yeah, see, Lila and I are on the same page here.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000.
Oh, I'm getting an upgrade?
With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated.
Ooh.
You can get back in your chair now.
We get to send people
Another
to
lever
jail
means
now?
more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
I don't know if that would be necessarily the smartest thing to ask, Will, but I mean, you asked, so we'll see, right?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any questions?
It seems pretty straightforward. But, well, I want to go through the spiel with Stryker really quick.
How will I figure out who to deny and who to jail?
Let's use a real-life example. Someone you've seen already.
Are you gonna bring out that crazy chick that I denied already? Yep.
This criminal is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children. What do you do?
Totally let them in, right? No, we would jail them.
Good work, soldier. Just denying her would not protect the surrounding villages. And what's to stop her from going to the next gate and getting lucky with a guard like Randy?
I mean, that's fair. Not everybody takes their father's job as seriously as I do.
That's all I have to say about that. Any further questions?
No, not really. But since I have you here and I'm nosy and it's giving me the option, why not, right?
Well, I've got you. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Do tell, Stryker, do tell.
Well, I grew up a military brat. My father was a general for the princess's grandfather, King Artemis. Wait, why am I telling you this?
Because I asked very sweetly.
You received your briefing, now do your duty.
Aw. But we was vibing. Were we not? I thought we was vibing. Alright. To each their own.
And just when I thought we were bonding.
See? Yeah, I thought we was having a moment. But 'twas a lie. Alright, so our lovely royal writ that we have here. So we have several checkpoints due to the sudden and unexplained absence of the princess. Visitors should be thoroughly vetted and questioned. Don't be afraid to use the delicious new jail lever, Stryker. The city's morale has hit an all-time low today. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. We'll keep that in mind. We are instituting a severe cutback on non-human entrance to the sprawl. Secondhand intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the princess's disappearance. Therefore, we are issuing a blanket no goblins allowed policy this week. I'll pay 12 gold for every goblin I see in the dungeon by the end of your shift. Ash. I don't like this. I don't want to be jailing fellow goblins. Oh, but I don't want to be the evil one putting people in the dungeon for no reason, solely just because they're goblins. Oh, that makes me sad. Okay, so be on the lookout for would-be heroes and vigilantes wanting to offer their assistance in search and rescue efforts for the princess. The High Council of the Sprawl have their own plan to ensure the princess's safe return. Of course you guys do. So, this princess thing, people are going nuts. Have you heard about that crazy no goblins allowed policy? Let's dial that back to a more comfortable one goblin allowed at the very least. It told Bug Councilwoman Ash. Welcome. Okay. So that makes me feel two different ways in this situation. Malcolm isn't necessarily agreeing with us, or at least me, or maybe you guys as well, about the injustice towards the goblins and, mythical creatures He just wants to sit there and annoy Ash. But with Malcolm's, blessing here, we can at least let one in. I really don't want to jail the other ones for no reason, though. So let's hope that there isn't as many that come in. Maybe? I don't know. We'll just have to see, guys. Okay, so beginning our day now. Who's going to... Oh, wait. Putting crystals in my stuff would probably be really good right now. So, let's see here. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and put a yellow one in the decoder ring. One in the metal detector. We seem to use the metal detector quite a bit. I'm gonna put one of those in the true spray for right now. One of these in the X-ray. And one of those maybe. Maybe. This might be good. I don't know though. Actually, let me put Kidoki. So I think just to be safe, we're going to put a pink crystal in every single one of these. Just because I don't want to, by chance, if I need it, not to be able to use it. You know what I mean? There's a pink one in every single one. Yes, sirree, there is. So, let's go ahead and begin our day officially. Who are we gonna get? Oh.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the sprawl.
Okay.
I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own two hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will. His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Sorry. Did you say your name was Buttface?
Buttface. Yep, that's what he said his name was.
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill it characters.
I mean, no one really typically gets to choose their name, unfortunately. At least not necessarily at the start. I mean, if later on in their life they decide they want to change their name, then that's on them. But, I'm going off topic now. Moving on.
I would have liked Spencer One or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right?
See, this is actually what I was just talking about, Sir Buttface. Alright, so...
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas, like foraging and fishing.
Okay, so...
I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
We are not necessarily in the need for pine cones. No. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and trust him.
I'm sure you can turn things around. All it takes is a little hard work.
Maybe a little too much hard work. I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew.
They always give us this option to confiscate or return. Why would I want to take the rice from this poor goblin man? Like, I don't quite understand. I mean, we can redo the day if we need to, so we'll confiscate
Please
it.
take it. No one would buy it from me anyway.
Oh, well, guess we're getting it for free anyhow. He has no use for it. We have a bag of low-quality rice. Good to know. We have that now.
Aside from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of rice.
You are a sweet man. I'm not gonna say you're not.
This helps me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of falling in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet.
I'm sure you will find your person, Buttface.
I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
Now, is this towards his last, statement, then? Or... Okay, well, Crust? Since I'm
I
not...
don't think you're gonna find a bride by giving out lame bags of rice.
Would you prefer a pine cone?
No.
Okay, so... I don't see any beneficial factors as of right now. I mean, he's a farmer, yes, but can't grow anything. And the only thing that as of right now, because he's not an entertainer either, and I know that the Royal Writ was talking about if there's entertainers that they should be, bumped to the front of the list. I'm honestly just kind of curious. Will you say anything else to me? And then...
On some days, I go on adventure in the caves. The caves that are filled with monsters and ghosts and bugs and bats and all sorts of scary things.
Oh, you do these things, do you?
I hate going in there, but everybody says it is necessary. I do not think it is necessary. I think it is terrifying. Please do not make me go in there again. You cannot make me.
If you don't want to go in there, don't. It's time you took control of your own destiny.
That is easy for you to say. You got to choose your name.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Okay, so nothing useful. He doesn't need to go to jail. Although the extra money would be nice. We're going to just deny him. I do not feel like jailing him morally with me, even for the extra,
Sorry,
money.
I'm under strict rules not to let in goblins today. Access denied.
I'm so sorry. Wish I could let you in, because you really wouldn't do anything bad to the sprawl. You would just... I mean, the most you're trying to do is just find love. But, I mean, in the sprawl, that's not gonna go very well. Okay, I'm sorry. Have a nice day.
This is an outrage. Where will I sell my low-quality crops now? Everyone in Firewall Canyon is sick of them.
Oh, it's so unfortunate. Is there something else that maybe you can, do some, arts and crafty stuff and sell them, maybe, or something? I don't know. I'm sure there's something that you could do other than
I do not eat them myself. They do not look the best. And everyone at home literally gets sick from them. Any chance I could bribe you with some kale and celery?
I think I'm better off without it.
Yeah. Oh. Poor dude.
Sorry, Great Goblin Uncle Jerry. Looks like the family farm will have to make way for another condominium.
This makes me feel even worse. Oh no. I'm not supposed to let you in, though. Okay, so we did get 3 stars. It looks like this is a character that we can only get 3 stars on. You turned away a punny, pixelated produce pusher on No Goblin Day. Good job. Okay. I don't feel good about it, though.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee! And I appear! Thank you! Thank you! Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait, there's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
No, and the answer to all of your questions are no.
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
Okay. This is what I have a feeling that I needed to use to find the glasses.
So that's where Mr. Fluffy Bunny went. Guess I won't be getting the deposit back after all.
There's a pair
Glasses?
of glasses in your boot.
My boot? My glasses! You helped me find them! Thank you, thank you, thank you, little girl! Tell you what, on your next birthday, I'll perform for free!
What?
That's... Don't worry about it.
Hey, he's being nice. Okay, well, you can see. I want to see if you see
So,
anything else.
Becky the birthday girl, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great!
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
3.
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
No.
Nope. What else do you do?
Now it should be safe to send you through.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician, and you're making this dream come true for me.
I hope you do well, especially since you
And
can
now that I
see
have
now.
my glasses, I should be able to find my way to the party no problem.
I hope so.
Alakazoo, Alakazee, my magic career is saved!
Hopefully. Yes. This magician had a booking to get to, and you could see that Sprawl needs Troy at a time like this. And he could see because you found his glasses. Good work. Full 4 stars. Awesome sauce. Thank you very much. Have a good day, sir.
Hello!
Hello? You don't look odd at all.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
No, what do you mean by
And
we?
you are...
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you have heard of me.
No. Okay, so we are definitely going to interrogate you.
What business do you have in town today, Magnus?
At the Great Library, there is an incantation in Sir...
Bartholomew Inglebrook.
Oh, and then, just a voice from the ether coming.
Bartholomew Inglebrook's third treatise on the...
Lunar implications.
Lunar implications for plant magic that becomes legible but twice a year. I must see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, you must see it with your own eyes. I don't trust you.
What the hell was that?
What was what?
You really struggled to get that out. I'm not convinced you know what you're talking about.
Well, you don't sound like you know what you're talking about either.
Whatever, sir.
Is there any way we could move this along? My legs are very sore from standing here.
Why are your legs sore from standing here?
Your legs are sore?
Yes, my legs. My regular, non-talking legs.
Yeah, no.
Okay, fellas, you can give it up.
I'm sure I don't know what you're referring to.
Oh, belt up. She knows.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
I don't know. I can't. They tried to sneak in as it was, and I have rules that I'm supposed to follow. Oh, this saddens me. Okay, because I already have an idea of what I'm probably gonna have to do with you guys.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that.
Okay, well, it is 2 goblins. I really cannot admit them. And do I want the money for this? Because y'all just try to sit there and bamboozle me. You thought I was stupid. You really did. And I do not appreciate that by any means. So, okay, yep, we're just, I'm sorry. I would, any other time, have just admitted you. But 1, you tried to make me a fool. And 2, no goblin order. And 3, I get money for this. So, I mean, that's the only positive aspect of it, I guess.
Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna get punished for letting 2 rebel goblins in on No Goblin Day. It's straight to jail for you.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, please don't do this. We just wanted to see some friends. You're blowing this way out of proportion.
I'm sorry.
Forget it, Gary. We're just a couple goblins in a human world.
We're sorry. We're sorry. Oh, we're boned.
You received 24 gold for sending a pair of goblins to prison. I'm not happy about it. Not by any means. You got a 4-star on it, though. You made the harsh and unpopular decision to toe the company line and throw 2 would-be rebels in jail. Ash is very proud of you. I don't know if I want Ash to be proud of us in this situation. Oh.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors.
I see that.
What does sweet fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know. But it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
Okay. Well. Truce break. Let's use it. Let me see. Do you have anything to declare, maybe?
Ooh, that's a particularly potent blend right there. Tasty, a little sweet, with just enough bitter finish to keep you coming back for more.
Are you gonna tell me your deepest, darkest secrets now?
Secrets way down the soul, little sister. I have no secrets. My life is an open book.
Well, can you tell me something interesting anyway? I mean, I did spend an action point on the damn truth spray.
Sure thing, kid. Let me tell you some history. After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester, although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not.
I don't think so, but I mean, they kind of have to now.
These 3 have been battling for control of the sprawl for years now.
Yeah.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn.
You are my last person of the day, so I don't know. That's.
This guy isn't giving me Has metal objects energy?
If it doesn't swim, run, or fly, or it isn't green and grow in the ground, don't eat it.
Who said that?
Who said what?
Geez, is there an echo in here?
Yes.
What?
My name is Echo.
Your name is Echo?
There it is again.
Okay, well,
Where have you journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
yeah,
Oh,
tell
I've
me.
been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrard, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon. I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the Sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
You seem like a very easygoing dude.
Well, my little dudette, life's been pretty good to me. Not as if someone peed on my rug.
That's interesting, and
Is that a common expression?
yeah, I was just getting at that. It's not necessarily one I've heard before.
It is where I come from.
Okay, he clearly
Word on the
has
street is
stuff
Princess
on him.
Desdemona has disappeared. Some say kidnapped, some say run away.
I think she was kidnapped.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed me out. I've got more to say if you've got the ears to listen.
Let's hear it.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister. Maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that. There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left by the death of King Oswin. Just keep your eyes open is all I'm saying.
Okay, I have a feeling that because I didn't confiscate anything from him, illegal substances wise, that we're not going to get as good of
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding me along my way.
And there it is. I've reached my limit with you.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
That's fair. I'll take a 3-star because I feel like if we had been able to upgrade our stuff, I could have
Lil,
been
you've
able to
got to
use
close down the
extra
shed for the day and
merchandise.
come with me immediately.
Oh, what's happening?
By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Yes, that is everywhere.
Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
Fair enough.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now. Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Okay, I guess so. All right. So, for level 4, we scored a 3.75 because I only got a 3-star on Echo. But that is besides the point. The perfectionist in me needs to be okay with the fact that sometimes it's not going to be full on 4 stars. But it is what it is. So moving on. So we got 3 stars on Buttface, full 4 stars on Edward, and then 4 stars for the unfortunate situation here, and then Echo was the only one that we didn't do full 4 stars for. So, moving on, and now we're back home.
And then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It was the craziest thing. And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
That's scarred, poor little Lil.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Why doesn't anybody believe me about these things?
I mean, you are such a young child, I feel like. They might just think you're imagining things, maybe. I don't know. We have so many people to talk to. So... Someone's sad. Sad boy.
Is everything okay, Beverly?
No, Lil. No, everything is not okay, Beverly. My dear true love, Princess Desdemona...
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You phrased that so beautifully. Yes, that same she.
What about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess, but none of the advisors wanted me as their champion.
Aww.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story. Mom always said I lacked that main character energy. Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
You know... You know what? Risk it for the biscuit, because if I made a bad decision with the mage, then, I mean, there's still that possibility of you helping actually, like, find her. So, I'd say risk it for the biscuit, my dude.
What the hell? I say, go for it, Beverly. Risk it for the biscuit.
What biscuit?
No, not very bright, are you?
It's a metaphorical biscuit. In this case, the biscuit is the princess.
And you think I should risk what exactly?
Sure! Totally, risk your life.
Risk your life, Beverly.
Oh my god.
Without Princess Desdemona, my life has no meaning anyway.
That's so sad.
Aye, indeed. And thus I will be off to find my destiny. Thank you, Lil, for everything.
Hopefully you
Don't mention it.
disappear, sir. I mean, might be very well the last time we see him. Who knows? I mean, to be completely fair though, if he's gonna be like adamant that he wants to be able to find her, or not, no, he wasn't even really saying that necessarily. He was just saying he was very depressed, very, very sad boy about the missing Desdemona. So there is, you know, that. But I hope I didn't harm you in some way. What do you have to say?
Can't talk. Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunk of fine piece of wizard over there.
Oh, you like Echo?
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here.
What are we going to
I
do?
know. We met. At the gate?
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on the Peace Blossom. Anywho, what did you want to talk about?
What do you know about Councilwoman Ash?
Back when I knew Ash, she was already bitter, jaded, and afraid of anything she didn't understand. A true protectionist, looking to keep everyone in their own little box.
Their own little box, huh?
If she had her way, nothing would ever change or grow, and eventually we would all look, dress, and think exactly the same way. Anything else you want to know about?
Tell me about Striker.
What do you know about Lieutenant Stryker?
Stryker has always lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between. If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free. But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments. You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as Stryker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes. Anything else you want to know about?
What can you tell me about now?
What do you know about Malcolm?
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows either. I think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no little guardsman at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself. This dog-eat-dog mentality would work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse. He doesn't care about people, doesn't care if they're good or bad. Our greatest strength is how we work together. Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential. Anything else you want to know about?
Interesting. What do you say?
What do you know about King Oswin?
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester. Although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the sprawl for years now.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn. Anything else you want to know about?
We're not gonna ask about war, because at this point, he was pretty much just repeating everything that we had talked to him about at the gate.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Oh, that's unfortunate, sir. It is a decent hat, though. And we've already talked to Beverly. Oh. All right. How can I talk to them individually?
Pathetic, weak coward! You should do the honorable thing and let me kill you.
Oh.
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. It is my understanding that you have selected a self-involved, pretentious mage as your choice of adventurer.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, the princess is as good as doomed.
No, you guys are not happy with who I
On behalf of the Marvog Empire, I must say you have made a terrible choice.
On behalf of the Kingdom of Petrard, I couldn't agree more. Mages are untrustworthy.
And pompous.
And smug.
And ugly.
Okay, I think we're losing the thread a little bit here. Looking back, I agree with you both. If I could do it over again, I would choose differently. Please forgive my error, and do not take it as a slight against your people.
All right. It is forgiven.
What he said.
Okay, so I put out a fire. And then sea garbums. All right.
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
Right. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll sell that. Now we have a decent amount of money. We use the metal detector quite a bit. So I'm going to we use the well, we can do that, and then do I want to do that? No, I think I'd rather get one of those. Alright, that works for me. Onwards, thank you, Sir Garbs. Have a lovely rest of your night. Because I talked to these two. Ready to talk to you. You're creeping on Echo. Ready to talk to you. And it looks like therefore then Dad was not able to make it home before I got
I think I've done everything I need to do. But are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Hit the hay. Alright, so Buttface. Upon returning to his sad little farm, Buttface the Goblin checked his calendar for any upcoming social events. What luck, the annual luau was just 3 weeks away. Not only would this be an opportunity to enter his produce into the luau's gumbo's competition, but it would also be a chance for him to find a friend and maybe even love. Buttface worked hard for those 3 weeks, tilling the soil, planting his seeds, using illegal growth-enhanced fertilizer, and delicately watering each sprout to ensure a hasty harvest. When the big day came, he was first in line to add his grotesquely large, mold-riddled radish to the gumbo pot. And who should be judging this year's competition but the Baron of Fire Canyon himself? What an honor! As the Baron laid on the ground, stomach being torn apart by the goblin's gumbo, Buttface was the only one to hear his last words. He whispered, "The gumbo, it's poisoned. It's the worst pain I have ever felt. I just want to die. Please tell my wife that I love her and do not try the gumbo." What luck, the Baroness is newly single. Maybe there's love in the cards for old Buttface after all. Well then. The Edward the Great Magician. The Edward the Great eventually arrived at Becky Schneiderman's birthday celebration. He hit the ground running with his tried and tested routine. He opened with pick a card, moved into is that your handkerchief, and ended strong with the classic how many eggs do you have in your pocket trick. Unfortunately, none of these impressed any of the preteen partygoers, with which the Edward could clearly see now that he had his glasses. After his performance, the Edward enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly waited for Mr. Schneiderman to settle his payment with his check in his pocket. The Edward went straight to his parents' garden shop to boast of his success. Unfortunately, the Edward's parents didn't consider a check for 37 gold, 40 before deducting the price of a piece of vanilla cake to be much of a success. They were very disappointed in their son's career choice, which the Edward could clearly see because of his glasses. Alright, this is the one I felt really, really bad about. So Gary and Julian were afraid of going to jail with the increased hostility towards their kind on the outside. They only imagined it would be worse inside the dungeon walls. To their surprise, among the other wrongfully convicted and prejudiced prison population, they found a captive audience. They told their comrades of the plight of the common goblin and the injustices that they faced in life. Although they had missed the Goblin Liberation Army's official secret rally, they made do by holding their own for their fellow inmates. They inspired many, helping spread the good word of rebellion in the sprawl. After 48 hours, the two goblins were released. Life on the outside would never be the same for them again. Having discovered a type of kinship among the incarcerated, Gary and Julian took new stock in the infamous idea that there is no distinctly Sprawlian criminal class except Congress. Mark Goblin Twain. Echo the Wanderer. After stopping in at the Twisted Sister for a glass of his triple... I cannot speak tonight. Twisted Sister for a glass of his tipple of choice, Echo proceeded to head down to Pinhead's, the local bowling club in the sprawl where his team was playing for the league night. Thanks to the calming effects of his particularly potent Peach Blossom, he was unstoppable, bowling a perfect 300. His team went on to win the league, and commemorative photo was put up on the wall at Pinhead's to celebrate Echo's perfect game. I knew he had something. Having lost So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Neil Warkiller fell into a barbarian depression and left the sprawl. After a week of sulkily trudging across the countryside, Neil discovered a quaint farmer's market populated by elderly folk locals. Lending a hand here and there with the various farmers selling their produce, the once fierce fighter found employment and ultimately peace with a flower vendor. Articulous Flame Hands. After winning So You Think You Could Save Princess, Articulous Flame Hands wasted no time getting straight to work. He conjured a small army of moles and other small creatures and sent them off in every direction to seek out the princess's location. Unfortunately, and almost immediately, his mighty mini-mammalian militia was entirely decimated by falcons, eagles, and other large predators. Depressed by the mass rodent deaths he was indirectly responsible for, the disheartened mage returned to his tower. He was out of ideas. He'd give it a day or two, then report that he was unable to locate the lost princess due to entangled cosmic forces blocking his ethereal aura or some other nonsense. Perry Shoutson. Having lost So You Think You Can Save Princess, Perry Shoutson found his way to his favorite tavern in Little Ogre Quarter, and after one too many delicious margaritas, Perry got sloppy trying to pickpocket the bartender and was lifted off the ground by the bouncer, mistaking some bar snacks for one of his patented smoke bombs. The inebriated thief dramatically threw down a handful of mixed nuts and ran headfirst into a pillar. Everyone in the bar laughed at him, and Perry could have died from embarrassment if he hadn't already died from the severe blunt force trauma to the head. And that is gonna be all for today, guys. I really did have fun hanging out today. There was some decisions that I wasn't super happy about having to make. I mean, obviously about dungeons and goblins and all that good whatnot, but it all ended up working out in the end, especially when we ended up going and reading the recap. So, do stay tuned for level 5 that will be coming out next week. Now, if you did happen to like the video, go ahead and leave a like to let me know you enjoyed. Subscribe if you'd like to become part of the Goblin Army family. And if you'd never like to miss a post, push that bell icon. Now, you spread positive vibes. I'll spread positive vibes. Until next time, have a goblin-tastic day. Bye!